Our workers and laborers form the backbone of our economy. Their hard work and sacrifice are the foundation of our nation. As the central government barely give a 4-hour notice of the lockdown, workers and migrant laborers were denied the opportunity to return to their homes. Post the partition of 1947, this is the first time India witnessed a tragedy with such a massive human cost, as thousands of migrant workers and laborers were forced to walk from several 100 kilometers on foot, without medicine, without money, without transportation, without anything except for the desire to return to their families and loved ones. The very thought of their plight is enough to break our hearts, as there was also the outpouring of support from fellow Indians for their inspiring resolve. But what is the responsibility of our government? Even today, lakhs of workers and migrant laborers are languishing in different parts of the country and wish to return their homes and families, but there is neither adequate money nor provision for free transport. What is particularly disturbing is that the central government and the rail ministry are charging them for train tickets in this hour of crisis. Our workers and laborers are the ambassadors of our nation's growth. When our government can recognize its responsibility by arranging free air travel for our citizens stranded abroad, when the government can recognize its when the government can spend nearly rupees 100 crores on transport and food extra for just one public program in Gujarat, when the rail ministry has the largesse to donate 115 crores to the PM's Corona Fund, then why can't these essential members of our nation's fabric be given a fraction of the same courtesy, especially free rail travel at this hour of acute distress? Indian National Congress has been raising this issue from the outset of the lockdown. There needs to be provision for the safe and free rail travel of migrant workers and laborers to their hometowns. However, despite our repeated demands, the central government and the rail ministry have chosen to completely ignore the same. The Indian National Congress has therefore taken a decision that every Pradesh Congress committee shall bear the cost for the rail travel of every needy worker and migrant laborer and shall take necessary steps in this regard. This will be the Indian National Congress humble contribution in our service of our compatriots and to stand shoulder to shoulder in solidarity with them.